Namaskara. Good morning to all dignitaries, guests and faculty members present over here. I am Jyoti BK, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE. Cordially welcome you all for the today's inauguration ceremony of sponsored 1-week AICTE-ISTE Refresher Induction Program on AI and ML Revolution. These days are very tough as COVID cases are increasing rapidly. We know that life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to overcome it. When the world is getting down, you make the best of what's still around you. So we are unstoppable and keeping the same spirit. For supporting us, the AICTE-ISTE jointly sponsored 1-week faculty development program. We would like to start the program with blessing of God. I would like to call upon Ms. Prabha Kambar, student of 7th semester Mechanical Engineering Department, for invocation song. Over to you, Prabha.
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दित महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दित महागणपतिम् महादेवसुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं मारकोटि प्रकाशं शान्तं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं मारकोटि प्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दित महागणपतिम्
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Prabha Kambar, for the beautiful song For a Moment of Praise in Prayer with the Lord. Now, let us begin with our today's program. As we all know that the AICTE-ISTE induction refresher programs are essential for teachers in technical institutions for their professional refinement. The other aims for the conduct of these programs are updating knowledge and improving organizational and pedagogical skills of teachers, to update the knowledge by providing an opportunity for interaction and mutual exchange of ideas between teachers interested and are working in particular areas of specialization, providing an opportunity for teachers to familiarize themselves with modern engineering practices, including the latest technological advances adopted by industry, keeping in view the national needs and priorities and relevant technologies. Opening up before teachers new vistas in technology at the frontier of knowledge and the challenges and opportunities which provide to the dedicated and hardworking. As a part of this, we are very happy that today we are inaugurating sponsored 1-week online AICTE-ISTE refresher induction program on AI and ML revolution. Now, I request our beloved principal, Dr. R. Baswaraja sir, to deliver the welcome speech. Please, sir.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Hello.
Sir, you are audible, sir.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, everyone. We all know about the importance of keeping oneself updated with the current technology. In this regard, we planned for organizing a refresher course on the most trending area, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning, which is starting today. I welcome the chief guest of today's function, Colonel B. Venkat, Director Finance Department, AICTE New Delhi, who despite his busy schedule has made a point to attend this event. I welcome the chief patron, our beloved President, Dr. Bhima Shankar Bilgundi, President of HK Society, Kalburgi, to this event. I also welcome our convener, Sri N. Girija Shankar Sir, to this occasion. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome the guests of honor of today's ceremony, Dr. Pratap Singh K. Desai, the President of IST New Delhi, along with our earlier colleague, Dr. S.G. Malshetty, Treasurer and Governing Council Member of IST New Delhi. Without his support, this program would have not been here today. I also welcome Dr. Basuraj Gadge, Regional Director, VTU Center, Kalburgi. I welcome all the participants for this workshop for having their presence felt here. And I also welcome all the staff members of our college. Once again, I welcome one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your stimulating speech. Now it's time for lighting the lamp. Because of this pandemic, lighting of the lamp is in virtual mode. Now I request chief guest of today's function, Colonel B. Venkatsur, to light the lamp. Thank you, sir. Now I request chief patron of today's function, Dr. Bhima Shankar Bilgundi, sir, President of HK Society, Kalburgi, to light the lamp. Thank you, sir. Now I request patron of today's function, Shri N. Girija Shankar sir, Governing Council Member of HK Society, Kalburgi, to light the lamp. Thank you, sir. Now I request guest of honor of today's function, Dr. Pratap Singh Kakaso Desai sir, President of ISTE New Delhi, to light the lamp. Thank you, sir. Now I request guest of honor of today's function, Dr. Sharanappa G. Malshetty sir, Treasurer and National Executive Council Member, ISTE. Thank you, sir. Now I request guest of honor of today's to light the lamp. Thank you, sir. Lightning of lamp removes darkness, ignorance, unhappiness, and spread the Almighty's grace and divine energy in the surrounding. With this hope, let us continue next proceedings. Now, I request Dr. Vishwanath P. Sir, Associate Professor of E&C Department, to introduce Chief Guest of today's function, Colonel B. Venkat Sir. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, one and all. It's my pleasure to introducing you all today's chief guest, Colonel B. Venkatsur. Colonel B. Venkatsur is serving Army officer in technical branch. He has completed mechanical engineering from Army Institute. Sir has 30 years of service experience. Currently, he is on deputation, serving in AICTE New Delhi as a director for faculty development cell. Colonel B. Venkat has served in Indian Embassy, Moscow, Russia for the 3 years during 2013 to 2016. A warm welcome to you, sir, and thank you for accepting our invitation and joining today's inaugural function in spite of your busy schedule. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Now, moving forward, I request Colonel B. Venkatsur, Director of Faculty Development, AICTE, New Delhi, to give opening remarks. Please, sir.
Ma'am, thank you. Thanks a lot. It's an absolute pleasure and an honor that I am coming on your virtual platform, and I'm here connected with you people, primarily speaking, to go ahead with the launch of our 1-week online training program, which AICTE is doing in collaboration with ISTE, towards motivating, towards making our fellow faculty members, towards making our colleagues, much more capable, much more competent, much more aligned to what is required today, what is need of the day. So that is what is the program all about. And I sincerely thank everybody from the Department of Electronics and Communication Department of HKE Society's SLN College of Engineering, Raichur. So that has been a very well scheduled activity which has been laid out, which commences today as of 12th of January and is going to be continuing for 6 days before we reach to the last. And in this program, the whole schedule has been very well organized, with one side being the resource people who are extremely capable, competent based on their academic and their industrial profile, based on their experiences. And on the other side, we have faculty members and colleagues who wish to come forward for the purposes of gaining knowledge. So we have a good combination of these two set of people who are going to be connecting together through your medium. So that is where the importance of your medium, your institute, your platform comes into play. So each and everybody from the SLN College of Engineering, Raichur, thanks a lot. Thank you for making this kind of an activity happen. It is absolutely wonderful to be part of your platform, wherein we have got together to make our faculty members capable enough to lead the new generation of students into professional education. And with the topic so chosen as AI and ML revolution, quite understandably, artificial intelligence and machine learning is the new buzzword. These are the emerging areas which have since taken the complete technology by storm. And after having taken the complete technology by storm, I appreciate the word revolution, what has been put in, simply because now these fit into every discipline, every field, and every walk of life. You can have this particular new generation oblique, you call it new emerging areas or disruptive technologies as such, finding a place, and not only finding a place, but finding a place worthy enough of mentioning, and that is what is going to be the future. So compliments to the complete institute for taking on this particular activity. IST, Dr. Pratap Singh Desai, sir, absolutely honored, sir, once again, that to say that on a morning, sir, I get to be on the same platform sharing it in which you are there, sir. It's always been an honor. It's always been a pleasure to be sharing platform with you. Contribution of IST has been absolutely phenomenal towards making these programs a success. Pratap Singh Desai, sir, with his complete academic brilliance, acumen, and knowledge, has been at the forefront of leading these activities, leading these programs, and that is how we are today in collaboration with ISTE. Principal, sir, Baswaraj, sir, absolutely good to see you coming on the platform. It has to be driven, it has to be leadership driven, and that is how we have these kind of program. Thanks to you. Vishwanath, sir, thanks for giving me, introducing me to the audience and giving me a chance to be coming forward and be speaking to each one of you. Everybody here, including the coordinators, co-coordinators, everybody, brilliant job done, good job done. Continue doing the good word. That is what is the takeaway from this activity. Continue doing the good work, and let us all together move towards an education system which is going to be the brilliant and the most sought after education system of the country. Miss Pratibha, I think you are a student. You are 7th semester, if I'm not wrong, I heard. You got a beautiful voice. Your rendition of that initial opening inaugural song tributary to the God was phenomenal. That is what is engineering all about. That besides your engineering academic profile, you have a talent which needs to be nurtured, and this talent needs to be safeguarded and taken ahead. Well done. Compliments. So compliments to everybody once again. Best wishes. A very happy new year to each and everybody. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the wonderful opening remarks. Now, I request VK to introduce our guest of President, ISTE, New Delhi. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Pratap Singh Kakasab Desai. Dr. Pratap Singh Kakasab Desai is present president of ISTE New Delhi and council member of AICTE New Delhi. He has completed his PhD from Shivaji University, Kolhapur. He has master's degrees in mechanical engineering and in business administration. He is the son of Sri Krantivir Kakasab Desai, the most sought freedom fighter. The Desai family rendered 5 freedom fighters to the nation, and he was raised with strong values and principles. He has a prominent background of social reforms, patriotism, and education. Sir is currently working on design and development of femur bone prosthesis research. He has delivered keynote addresses in various conferences in India and abroad. Especially his deliberations on opulent Indian education and its history is highly revered. He has numerous national and international research papers to his credit. Dr. Pratap Singh K. Desai has actively contributed as a member of All India Federation for Polytechnic Teachers Association. Currently, he is working on salaries to be paid by the state government to self-financed engineering institutions. He is a member of various committees and task teams constituted by Government of Maharashtra. Dr. Pratap Singh K. Desai was member of Indian delegation on various international meets, such as World Engineering Education Forum, International Federation of Engineering Education Societies, Global Engineering Deans Council, in countries like USA, Canada, England, France, Germany, Argentina, Brazil, China, Japan, Dubai, Australia, and Korea. Sir is the youngest ever president of the prestigious ISTE New Delhi. He also has held the positions as Vice President, Executive Council member in ISTE earlier. Sir is actively associated with the national and international organizations for the development of technical education. Dr. Pratap Singh K. Desai initiated AICTE-ISTE Faculty Development Program and received a grant of rupees 4.5 crores. You are a great source of inspiration, sir. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. Pratap Singh K. Desai, sir, to address the gathering.
Chief guest of today's inaugural function of a 1-week faculty development program funded by AICTE and ISTE and being organized by Hyderabad Karnataka Education Society's SLN College of Engineering, Raichur, Colonel B. Venkat, President of Hyderabad Karnataka Education Society, the oldest society in the state of Karnataka, and a very reputed one, Honorable Bhima Shankarji Belgundi, my colleague in the National Executive Council and the treasurer of National Treasurer of ISTE, Dr. Malshetty, the person who is very closely associated with me and very affectionate about me, and a very dynamic personality, Dr. Basavaraj Gadge, principal of this institution, Dr. Vishwanath.
Yes, sir.
Other dignitaries present over here, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen. Let me use this opportunity in the beginning itself to thank organizers and especially Dr. Vishwanath sir. I think he called me almost 1 month back and he told me that, sir, this is the program and you have to come. I think I might not have taken a second to say yes for this program because Gulbarga region, I usually keep on telling that it's my second home. So I have very good friends like Malshetty, Basavaraj Gadge, and a very respectable person like Bhima Shankarji Belgundi, and many. So wherever I get an opportunity to visit Gulbarga, Raichur, even Bidar, I don't miss the opportunity. So I said, yes, I'm coming. Actually, I was supposed to come there on the 17th, but due to some reason or the other, the program, I think, is cancelled. It was because of the COVID. It has cancelled. So, okay, I'm very happy to be with you, at least in the virtual mode, at this occasion of inaugural function. So let me welcome all the participants for this 1 week FDP, and that too on a very apt and appropriate topic, AI/ML revolution. We all know that artificial intelligence and machine learning is a technology that has occupied each and every compartment of our life. It is touching each and every facet of our life. We just cannot imagine a life without these technologies. So you name an area and you have application of these technologies. We all know that many new things are coming, many new technologies are coming, things are changing with a very faster pace. But when technologies are changing, industry is also changing. And when industry is changing, because if industry doesn't change, industry is changing for a purpose. If it doesn't change, they will not be in the market. And as industry is changing, industry feels that, or their expectations about the human capital are changing. And therefore, it becomes a responsibility of an education institute to quickly respond to the changing needs of industry. When we talk about the educational institute is not just a building, it's not just the equipments, it's not just the infra what you have created, but the soul of any education institute or any education system rather is a teacher. Teacher is at a core. He has acquired a central position. Because without teacher, we just cannot imagine or we just cannot have an education system. Teacher is the backbone of the system. It's a soul rather, soul in the body. And therefore, when we talk about changing the educational system, when we talk about giving response to the changing needs of the industry, I think it is a responsibility of the teacher to change. If teacher is changed, if teacher is responsive, definitely entire thing will change. Yesterday only I was there in one of the programs, and one girl anchoring, I think it was in the GP, Government College of Engineering, Nagpur, and she quoted one thing, that's it is a teacher who brings changes, who is responsible for the changes. It's not a classroom, it's a teacher. So teacher is a backbone of the system, and teacher has a capacity to propel the destiny of the generations. And therefore, teacher has to change. Teacher has to keep himself or herself relevant to the time. He has to continuously upskill himself, herself, refresh every time, because we nowadays talk about the employability. What is employability? To me, employability, it is a contextual term. It's nothing but an adaptability of an individual to work in an organization, to work in an industry. When we talk about the quality, again, it's the same thing. A broader definition of the quality is fitness for the use. If you are fit for that use, then the product is fit for the use. A same product can be a quality product for one, but off quality product for the other. A bullet may be a quality product for a range forest officer, but not to a lady doctor working in a city. For her, some car, Maruti, or some scooter, moped, okay, that will be a quality vehicle, because purpose is different. Though the product, both the products are good, but one is of quality for other. If the scooter is given to the range forest officer, what will happen? He will take it to the jungles, and while coming, he has to come with the packed scooter in the back. Isn't it? So it's a fitness for the youth. Similarly, adaptability is also employability and a quality, because both the things are same. Both the things. So you have to be, when we think about the quality, we have to be adaptable, and to keep ourselves adaptable. Because I always give one example of Amitabh Bachchan. When I started seeing movies in 1975, I think I saw his first movie, Shore. At that time, he entered into the, or before that, Janjeer and all, everything was there. So he entered as a angry young man, and he continued till early 90s. In early 90s, early 80s, he shifted to a romantic hero. He started playing a role of romantic heroes. Again in 90s, he changed himself to the character role. He molded himself to the character role. After that, he's on the small screen. Today also, he's charging, he's earning, he's capable of earning crores of rupees for a few seconds or few minutes of his appearance. That is, he has maintained his relevance. At every time, he's relevant. Like that, teacher has to be relevant every time, and to be teacher, to maintain our relevance, we have to continuously learn. Every time, every moment, we have to learn something new. Every day, we have to be a better person than yesterday. And that is possible only when we keep on learning. A teacher remains a teacher when he's a learner. The moment he stops learning, no more he is a teacher. So teacher has to learn. He has to be student first. He has to be student forever. Then only he can teach. And this is the different generation now we are dealing with. It's a millennium generation, not millennium generation. It's Generation Z. Their expectations, their aspirations are altogether different. Their expectations from the teacher have changed. They do not want teacher to come to the class and preach them. Just deliver a lecture, deliver contents. They know where contents are available. But the role of a teacher now is tell them what to do with that contents, convert that content into knowledge and knowledge into the technology. And not only the technology which is accessible to the masses. Because many Mahatma Gandhi once has said that he has written a book on 7 social sins, Sapt Samajik Aparadh. Business without ethics is a social sin. Politics without principle is a social sin. Religion without sacrifice is a social sin. Education without character is a social sin. And similarly, technology without humanity is a social sin. You have to develop the technologies for the benefit of the people, masses. The technology must be accessible to the people. Because 85% of the population is staying at the bottom of the economic pyramid of this world. They have access to just 9% of the world's wealth. And 15% people have access to the 91% of the world's wealth. These 85% people, almost 400 crores of them, has a daily earning of just less than $2 a day. If we want to transform their lives, if we want to change their lives, technology is a tool that has a capacity to do that. Nelson Mandela once has said that technology is a tool which has got capacity to transform billions of lives. Yes, that's true, but when the technology is developed in such a manner that it is accessible for the poor, the technology developed which is not accessible for the poor, I think it will be a social sin then. It is a responsibility of this generation, responsibility of all of us teachers. If we have to orient our students, orient ourselves for solving the problems of the people, of the masses who are at the bottom. I think AI and ML is a tool. Yes, it has a tremendous potential. I'm not an expert into that, but I know how it can be used in different fields. And therefore, taking our teacher, making them aware of this. Once teacher is aware, it will be percolated to students. And making use of such technologies, revolutionary technologies, to bring revolution into the life of the millions is a responsibility of today's education. Let's join hands together. And I'm sure once we join hands together, nothing is impossible for us. We all know that Sri Krishna lifted a Govardhan Parvata on his little finger. He lifted it. Now we are billions of hands. If we join our hands together, forget about Govardhana, we have a potential to lift the planet Earth, and we can do that. We can do that. And so I assure the fullest cooperation, complete support of ISTE in all such endeavors. I must thank AICTE for showing confidence in ISTE and coming forward to take up this activity to the new level, and the credit goes to Colonel Venkat. Colonel Venkat, the way he is dealing with this issue, though he is from army, the way he is handling this and taking this very seriously has taken it. And therefore, you all might have observed, because we are doing it since 1972, faculty development programs. But in recent past, if you see, the level of the programs or the level to which AICTE has taken it is amazing. So once again, I congratulate this institution. I wish all the participants a very happy learning week. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your admiring and helpful comments. Moving forward, now I request Vijayarani K. Madam, Assistant Professor of ENC Department, to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Sharanappa G. Malshetty, sir, Governing Council Member, ISTE New Delhi, and Dr. Basuraj Gadge, sir, Regional Director of VTU, Kalaburgi. Over to you, Madam.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. Dr. Sharanappa G. Malshetty, sir, is at present National Executive Counseling Member and Treasurer of ISTE New Delhi. Sir has obtained the PhD in Mathematics from the Sri Krishnadevaraya University, Anandpur, Andhra Pradesh in the year of 2010. And sir obtained his Master of Science in Mathematics in the year of 1986. Sir has working experience of 36 years as a professor and head of the department in SLN College of Engineering, Raichur. Sir has conceived, designed and organized several cultural activities, workshop and seminar. Sir was elected as a National Executive Counseling Member, ISTE New Delhi for 2 consecutive terms, 2015 to 2019 and 2020 to 2024. Sir is the president of Adilingeshwara Saudar Patniya Sahkara Sangha Busnur and director of Krishna Patniya Sahkara Sangha Alan. Sir, we are delighted to have you with us, sir. Thank you. And now I would like to introduce one more the guest of honor for today's function. This is of Dr. Basuraj Gadge, sir. Sir is currently working as a professor and regional director of VTU Center for PG Studies and Regional Office Kalburgi. Sir has obtained the PhD in Electronics and Communication Engineering, JNTU Anandpur in the year of 2012 and obtained his postgraduate degree in the Communication System from PDA College of Gulbarga University in the year of 1998. Sir as having over the 26 years of experience as an academician and administrator, for which over the 13 years as a principal, professor, and the head of the department in various reputed institutes, and 6 years as a regional director at VTU Regional Office and PG Center Kalburgi. Sir has visited various reputed national and international universities and the institute on various assignments. Sir has received the honorary citizen cities of Quincy, Massachusetts State and the United States of America, the letter of appreciation from the House of Massachusetts State, the United States of America, letter of appreciation from the Mayor of Rhode Island, the United States of America. Sir has got the AICTE sponsored MODROP scheme grant for rupees 12 lakhs in December 2019 towards the improvement of advanced communication lab and setting up the microwave satellite optical fiber communication. Sir has conceived, designed and organized several conference, workshops and the seminars. Sir is active in various professional bodies such as IMAPS, IETE, ISTE, and was chairman of IETE of Gulbarga Sub-Center since from 2012 to 2014 and governing counseling member of IETE New Delhi 2020 to 23. Sir is also active in a socio-spiritual activities. Sir is guiding 7 scholars in pursuing a PhD and 1 scholar has obtained the PhD under his guidance. Sir has 2 patents in his name and 7 are in queue and Sir has published more than 40 papers in reputed journals and has attended and presented in more than 19 conference, seminars and the workshop. Sir, you are the great source of inspiration for a coming professionals or the budding professionals. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. I request Dr. Basuraj Gadge, sir, to address the gathering. Please, sir.
Dr. Basura, sir. Am I audible, sir? Dr. Basuraj Gadge, sir.
Vishwanath,
Maybe, sir, maybe busy.
some network issues are there. Probably you can shift over to
Yeah.
Malshipur if he's speaking. Otherwise, we go with the Girija Shankar, sir.
Yeah, sir. So we'll move to the next agenda, sir. Sir, maybe busy.
Oh, yes.
So moving forward, I request VK Jalehal, sir, Assistant Professor of ENCE Department, to introduce Pattern Shri N. Girija Shankar, sir, Governing Council Member of HK Society, Kalburgi. Over to you, sir.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to introduce our beloved convener, Shri N. Girija Shankar, sir. Shri N. Girija Shankar, sir, is present convener of SLN College of Engineering and member of Governing Council of Hyderabad Karnataka Education Society, Kalaburgi. Sir has had a very illustrious career. He has served Karnataka State Agro Industries as State Director. He's ex-ZP member representing Sirwar in the ZP Raichur Jilla Parishad. Sir has served as President of Hatti Gold Mines. He has served as Honorary President of Veerashaiva Sangha. Shri N. Girija sir has served as convener of SLN College of Engineering and Joint Secretary of Hyderabad Karnataka Education Society in the past as well. He has rendered great support in organizing this event. And he takes keen interest in the welfare of employees, students, and the development of technical education under Hyderabad Karnataka Education Society. We are delighted to have you here, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request Smita C. Chetty, Madam, Assistant Professor of E&C Department, to give introduction of Chief Patron, Dr. Bhima Shankar Bilgundi, sir, President of HK Society, Kalburgi. Over to you, Madam.
Good morning, everyone. I take this pride of introducing you all to the President of HK Society, Dr. Bhima Shankar Chandrasekhar Belgundi. He was born in 1953 in a most cultured family of late Shri Chandrasekhar Belgundi, one of the great freedom fighters of our nation. He pursued MBBS from MRMC, Kalaburgi, and got himself involved into social activities and business. He served the society and Kalaburgi city at various levels by holding the responsibilities of Municipality President, CCW Chairman, Guru Vasappa Matha President, MCI Member, Gulbarga University Senate Member, etc. He has done a remarkable work in the business field, in the automobile industry also. His main contribution to education field is his contribution at HK Society as member and most importantly as president for 2 consecutive tenures. He has taken up and completed many new projects during his tenure like Dr. Malakareddy Homeopathic Medical College, Department of Architecture at PDA College of Engineering, etc. His achievements are so many that the time doesn't suffice to describe. I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. Bhima Shankar Bilgundi for his encouragement and support in conducting this event. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Now, I request our Chief Patron, Shri N. Girija Shankar, sir, to address the gathering. Please, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I appreciate all the effort put by our staff members in organizing this refresher program. Our colleges was started in the year of 1979, about 4 decades ago, but lot of changes have taken places since then. We believe in advanced technologies and teaching them to our students. Hence, this topic selected for this course is also one of the most advanced one, with a hope that this program on AI and ML will support all the attendees in the afforded their knowledges level. Do attend all the technicians sessions and participate actually in the events conducted. I wish all the participants best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. Bhima Shankar Bilgundi, sir, to give his presidential remarks. Please, sir.
Hello. Hello, our Honorable President is on the way.
Just 5 minutes, sir. He will come and address.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Vishwanath, till then Gadge sir can talk, no? If he is ready.
Garge sir is busy towards airport, sir.
Okay, okay.
You convey the message to congratulate all the staff members of SLNCE. Our president sir will join within 2 minutes. So before that, I request all the participants attend all the technical sessions, because all of you know that this program will issue a certificate if we have 80% of attendance and 16% of your test marks. So I request all the participants to attend all the sessions actively. Dr. V. M. Vishnu, sir. Vishnu, sir.
Tell me, I'm listening to you.
Yes, sir, if you want to address as a program coordinator for the participants, still president sir to join.
Yeah. As a program coordinator, I first congratulate all the participants who have taken this course. I know that the present trend is on A and ML. As we should keep on changing our trends as per the needs. So it becomes very important for everyone to at least get acquainted with what exactly this A and ML, and ML. Machine learning. Machine learning is not a subject confined to only IT related fields. I think that even civil, mechanical, anybody can take up such courses. Probably in days to come, this AI and ML will be in boom. So in that context, what we thought was we will go for a 1 week induction program on an AML with the support of AICTE and ISTE. They are kind enough to sponsor this program. I wish that everybody will regularly attend this program, and we will have a feedback. Every session we will give a feedback, we'll connect the feedback, and certificates will be issued only for those who have a sufficient number of attendance, and we will conduct even a test. So based on that, probably we make a criteria to give the certificates. So in this contest, I request all the participants, feel free to attend and ask questions, and even that resource persons are competitive enough for you to guide you in the hands-on training, as well as the theory part will be explained to you. Any sort of doubts, please do not carry away those doubts. Please be feel free to talk to them in a chat box. You can raise your questions, and probably will able to answer at the end of the session. So I hope that this session will be useful for all the participants, irrespective of whether they are from IT or any other branch. So I think that only the important thing is probably make yourself convenient to attend all the sessions without fail. Probably that will give a continuity. Otherwise, what happens if you miss the session? Probably it will be difficult for you to get into the subject where the continuity may not be there for one topic to another topic. That is my sincere request for all the participants here to keep in what is called as touch with the resource person, raise queries as and when you get doubts, and clarify them. Any sort of notes and all, probably we will even circulate to you, and even we'll give an online link to assess the notes on every day that session that are being conducted. So I hope that everybody will make use of this event and see that it will be useful to us. Probably in course of time, we will able to take a few more courses with the support of AICTE and ISTE. They are kind enough to sanction the 1 week program for us. Probably in days to come, we will take up few more programs and see that we will able to upgrade the knowledge of all the teachers. Now we all know that that's what usually we say, a teacher standing on a down-going escalator. Suppose if you do not make an attempt to climb up, probably will be at the bottom. So that's why every day we have to keep on updating ourselves with the latest trends that are there. So looking into all these things, we thought of that AI and ML, the latest trend that is there today, to have such a program where everybody will be exposed to what exactly this artificial intelligence and machine learning, where this will play a very, very important role in the days to come. So I wish all the best to all the participants that are there here, and make sure that you do not carry any doubts with you. You feel free to ask anytime. You can even the mail ID and all will be provided to you about the resource person, and even you can talk to the coordinators here. They will able to guide what sort of notes you want, any sort of queries. So my suggestion is, do not carry away any doubts with you. Hands-on training will be there. The software that is needed for you to hands-on training will be given to you, and probably with the directions you may have to load on your laptop. If you can have a laptop with you and attend a session, that will be good. That's what I feel like. With the mobile, probably it will be difficult for you to take up practical sessions. So a minimum requirement, I suggest to everyone to have a minimum laptop where you can able to download the programming things, and you can run on some of the simple programs where you can even practice some of the thing where you can able to run on your own. Hands-on training will give you more confidence to a teacher. So in that context, I tell you that please carry one laptop. That will be a sort of help for you to learn better this AI and ML. Anything Vishnu? Anybody, Malshetty sir or somebody is ready to talk?
President sir will join within 1 minute, sir.
Okay.
And one more, sir. Every day we'll conduct one test. It is of multiple.
Yeah, you continue, Vishnu.
So good morning all. Good morning all. So we have totally 6 days program it is. Every day,
Yes.
every day we'll conduct a test. It consists of multiple choice questions. Totally we'll give a 5 questions. At the 6th day, we'll have a main test. It will contains 20 to 25 questions. So we'll take the average of all the 6 tests. If you have a 60% of marks and 80% of your attendance, then the AICTE-ISTE will issue a certificate, the eligible candidates. So for this, I advise you all to attend all the technical sessions, and you have any queries, please immediately, there is a question answer session will be there for every session. During that question answers, you can raise your doubts and clarify it. And as per the technical resource persons, he has told me, so it is basically consist of hands-on experiments. So means I request all the participants should have their own laptop with good bandwidth. So it is comparing to the theoretical, it is having a totally practical sessions. So hence I request all the participants to practice things which are explained by the technical persons. You have any queries, so you make a text on the chat box or unmute your mic and ask the questions.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Vishwanath sir.
Sir, you want to address, sir?
No, wish you all the best. Good morning, all of you. Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Continue, sir.
Hello, Professor.
Sir, continue, sir.
Hello, good morning, all of you. Wish
Good
you
morning,
all the
sir.
best. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Malshetty.
Sir, thank you for your supporting us to conduct this organizing program.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Sir, without your encouragement, probably you would have not done this, sir. Malshetty sir, I should personally thank you in showing keen interest in getting it done for us, sir. I should.
Always I am supporting, sir. Always I am supporting to Raichur Engineering College.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, sir, may I know our president, sir, is there?
Three, sir. Right.
I want to read out the detailed schedule of the program, 6 days program. The day one, today, Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 12:30, technical session on introduction to AI and ML. From 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m., idle software installation and sample code test. These two topics covered by Shashi Kiran, Managing Director, Pragmatic Embedded Solution, Bengaluru. On next day, on Thursday, we have 3 technical sessions. One session from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. The topic covering is understanding about library packages, sample code. From 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., image processing, sample code analysis. From 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m., basics of Python programming. The third day on Saturday, Friday is all day due to the government holidays. Directly we have Saturday on 15th January, 9:30 to 11 a.m. types of machine learning. 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. influence of National Education Policy 2020 on engineering education. 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. ML, loan dataset and code analysis. Similarly, we have the session on Sunday, 16th January. We have 3 sessions, 9:30 to 11. Anaconda package installation, Jupyter tool sample code test. 11 to 12:30 p.m. machine learning, customer segmentation dataset and code analysis. 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. introduction to neural network. Again on Monday, 17th January, we have 3 sessions. The first session from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Scope and future of AI, industrial view. 11 a.m. to 12:30, CNN algorithm. Classification example. 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Simple study of ML algorithm. Similar on the last day, Tuesday, we have 3 sessions. First session 9:30 to 11, data analysis with graphical visualization. 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. ML clustering code analysis. 12:30 to 2 p.m. we have a final test.
Hello to everybody. I'm Dr. S.S.Paul, Principal, Engineering. I'm happy to announce that our Honorable President of the Society, Dr. Bhima Shankar, is here. And as per the schedule now, we are addressing the gatherings.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Our Chief Patron, Dr. Bhima Shankar Bulgundi, sir, President of HKA Society, Kalburgi, has joined us. So now I request Dr. Bhima Shankar Bulgundi, sir, to give presidential remarks. Please, sir.
Ellorige namaskara. A very good morning to one and all. I feel happy that we are here today for the inauguration of the induction and refresh program of artificial intelligence and machine learning innovation organized by the HK Society, SLN College of Engineering, Raichur. It is a moment of pride to conduct such programs in association with the AICTE and ISTE. It is need to the hour of college to conduct such programs to enrich the knowledge of the staff. My sincere appeal to all the participants to make us of this opportunity to their best. Wishing all the best to the participants and the organized team. I thank the organization for giving this. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for encouraging and motivating us to conduct such programs in forthcoming days. Now, I request Program Coordinator Dr. V.M. Vishwanath, sir, HOD of ENC Department, to present vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Good morning to all. On the behalf of management and all the staff members, I am glad to express my vote of thanks. I would like to express my special thanks to Chief Guest of today's function, Colonel B. Venkat, Director of AICTE New Delhi. In spite of his busy schedule, he accepted our invitation and joined this function for this today's inaugural function. Sir, your thoughts are truly inspired us. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to thank the Chief Patron and the President of HKE Society Kalburgi, Dr. Bhima Shankar Bilgundi, sir, in readily accepting our invitation to join and grace this function. I thank you, sir, for your encouragement. My sincere thanks to Sri Girija Shankar, sir, Patron and Convener, and also the Governing Council member of HKE Society Kalburgi, in accepting our invitation to be a part of this function. I thank you, sir, for your continuous support and take up such activities. I am thankful to the guest of honor of today's function, Dr. Pratap Sinha K. Desai, President ISTE New Delhi, for joining this inaugural function in spite of his busy schedule, accepting our invitation to be a part of this function, and highlighting the importance of keeping the staff in updating with the programming, the latest technique trends that are useful in conducting such programs. My sincere thanks to another guest of honor of today's function, Dr. S.G. Malshetty, sir, Treasurer and Governing Council member ISTE New Delhi, the one who encouraged us in conducting this program. My sincere thanks to you, sir. I am thankful to another guest of honor of today's function, Dr. Basuraj Gadge, sir. Because of busy schedule, he could not join, but he was very much supportive for all of us in conducting such activities. I am also thankful to you, sir. I am thankful to Dr. R. Basuraj, sir, the Principal, SL Engineering College, Raichur, who was very much supportive and encouraged us to conduct such programs. I am thankful to you, sir, in joining this function. My sincere thanks to all the office bearers of AICTE and ISTE in sponsoring this program and accepting our invitation and joining today, and all the committee members, organizing committee members, HODs, staff members, departments, staff members of various departments, guests, and all the participants of the affiliated college of AICTE, invitees, but not the least, main resource persons who are the backbone of this function. I thank even Prabha for having a beautiful invocation song. I thank all the people who have directly, indirectly helped us in making this function a grand success. Thank you one and all, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We have come to the end of inauguration session. I request all to be online as technical session will begin in a short while. Once again, thank you dignitaries, guests and participants for joining with us and gracing the function in spite of your busy schedule. Now I request Professor V.K.